So I have these GHD Straighteners. I don't think I've ever done a set of these. These are the original Straighteners 3.1Bs. These are. Right, I shall show you the issue with them. Now, these are the very first pair that I ever repaired, ever. The very first pair I've took about 4 years ago, I think it was. Anyway, I'll show you the issue. So, as you can see, can you? They're switched on right now. Yeah, that's off. That's on. They're not working. But I put the arms together and they start working. Release, nothing. Arms together. Yeah, so that's the issue that we've got there. So there's obviously a loose connection somewhere. Just don't know where. Now, when all these are genuine, so I've just got to know these are slightly different putting together than others that I've come in contact with. So let me just undo these. What I do with these, I just put them. Nope, not that one, Nick. Not that one. Right, let me go on here. Another Phillips. Oh gosh, right. Got one here. Right, so let's undo. So I'll just undo these for now. So it's in between my legs. I'm just doing that off experience because a lot of the time these are really tight. And when I very first started doing these and I tried to undo them, I'd try and then I'd slip and then I'd gouge into my hand. So I thought, yeah, won't be doing that anymore. Anyway, when you take that pin out, it just comes out because all you've got is the spring. So that's my first thing. I don't know if that picks up on camera. We've got the white cable there, seems to be crushed a little bit. Anyway, let's get into them. So as you can see here, there's no insert. On the other ones you've got a little plastic insert. On these you haven't. It's all built into that. So bear in mind that your claw of your spring, yeah, so your claw of your spring goes into your switch side, and then the rounded bit just goes onto your non-switch side, obviously your label side. Right, so that's that. Let's get. Where's that now, mate? Come on. Come on, where are you? I'll try that one. Might be a bit big. Well, that's perfect. So all I'm doing here, I'm just going to take the screws out for these because they're all the same. Don't think I need to take the cable out. I don't think it's a cable issue. So I am unplugged with this. Right. That's what's inside them. Oh, this model is 3.1B. I don't know if that's showing up. Have I got automatic bloody thing on here or what, Mick? Right. Anyway. So I did notice that that was... Let me check the fuse. I think the fuse will be working fine. Purely because it won't be coming on. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to go around and check all these connections. Let me just go around now and just make sure everything's tight as it should be. I can get them buggers out. Yeah, they're all tight. There. They're fine there. That's fine. That's fine. Right. Let me see now. That doesn't look right to me. There we go. That's the issue. Broken wire. Broken wire there on the heating element. That's broke. So what I'm going to do now is take a picture of that and send it to... These are actually my neighbour's set. So that'll be the issue. That's right. Problem being now is I don't have... I mean, that thermal fuse has been absolutely amazing. I don't think, any spares for these. I'm going to take these off. And measure the resistance on that heating element. The ones I've got are like 70, something like that. Now I know some of them use like 35, I think. It's been a long time since I've done this Model 3. So that's not good. I don't know where that bit's gone though. That's broke off. I don't know where that's... Anyway, is what it is. So let me see. So the thermal fuse part there. Yeah, see they've as well come out there, haven't they? Right. Right. So basically I've just got to, I'm going to take these two screws out and measure this side, and that'll give me an idea of what I'm looking for then. I've got a feeling these are going to be 35s. So I've got to take them apart away from the circuit board and measure them out of circuit. See that? See, these are 170 ohms. I ain't got any 170 ohms, I don't think. Right. I have to go through my odds and sods. I ain't got none, have I? I don't think. So, I've had these straighteners coming to me from neighbour. It's just continuing from the other video. So, the problem that I had was, I'll just get it out now. This is the old heating element, and the wire had come off one of them, and then when I took this out, the other wire come off. So, yeah, although the heating element is working, it's just come away. So that needs throwing. We've got them and them. The rest can be thrown. So what I've done, I've got another, my knife is, I've got another heating element here. Bought this. Not sure where I got this from, to be honest. But these, on this particular model, these are 170 ohms rather than the 80 ohms that your other. See if I can get in this shot. Zoom right out. There we go. So this is the new one. So let's see what ohms reading I'm getting on here. $160. So I'm getting 160 ohms. That's fine, that, because it's within 10%. I'm not on it properly. That's why it's dancing around. There we go. 160.2. So they're fine then. So I just need to take this apart again and then find out, and then and then put it in. Right, so let me just undo these again. If I'm ever waiting for parts, I always put everything back together. Yes, it is. Right. So in here you've already got your fuse, which is fine. I've already got a new backing plate because the old backing plate was damaged. It's just, these do get brittle and they do break. They're only plastic at the end of the day. Right, let's get that out of the way. concentrate on this bit then. So it's quite easy, he says. Let's push that out. What I'm going to do is give that a clean up. That's not that, is it? That's not what I think it is. Where's the other one? Where the other bottle is. Got a bottle like that with alcohol. That's got white vinegar in it, that one. Anyway, I'm going to have to go and get some baby wipes. Right, so with this bit of alcohol on a wipe, and I'll just give that a right good clean. And look how much crap's coming off it. Yeah, just give that a right good clean, clean it up, get all the old thermal paste off it. The old thermal paste, give it a good clean up. There we go. Missed the bin, obviously. Right, thermal paste, where are you now? Is that it? Nope. Solder. Is that it? Yeah. Solder paste I use is this MX4 stuff. There's no particular reason that I use that, just purely the fact that it was the first one I got. I've had no issues with it. That is basically why. Right, so I'm not sure, because I've never done this type of spring clip. Is a nightmare for me. So what happens is it goes, feeds in there, and then you need to push it. There we go. Right, okay. So I'm happy at doing that. They are just thermal paste that holds it all on a bit, and when they get a bit old, they do. It's a bit hard getting the spring out in the first place. All I do, I just put a small line on like that, and then I drop that and just, you know, be a clown. And I put it in, and then I just move it backwards and forwards a few times. What that does, that spreads. You can see there, that spreads that out nicely where it needs to be spread out. Yeah. And for me now, that's fine. So I'll put my spring in. This bit here on the spring, that's where your thermal fuse sits. So you put your spring in. Put that away because I don't need that anymore. Thermal fuse. Get that sitting. So I've not done many of these, so they're a little bit, for me, they're a little bit tricky, but perfect in there, Mick. Yeah, so I can go a little bit further back. What I try and do now is get your heating element equal both sides. That's in there, that's fine. Where's that? With a new backing plate, what I'm doing with the backing plate here, you can't see, can you? Yeah, you find that. What I'm doing with the backing plate here, because I want my wires to go either side of this knob here. So put that in. I'll put it in one side. Make sure nothing's going to foul. So what I need to do now is just make the thermal fuse back a little bit. That's what you want that in that groove. That's why you've got to cut out there for your thermal fuse. To me now that should snap in. That's perfect. So that's the way you want it there really. I'll clean up, get the old thermal, or get the thermal fuse paste off, clean up. To be fair, this is the old white thermal paste. Plate go clean. That basically it. It's nothing hard and fast about it. It's just a matter now of wiring it all up, which is nothing really. Wiring it all up. So on this one, on this model now, you need thermal fuse, which are your brown wires. They go on your out terminals. That's way too big, Mick. Smaller one. So yeah, your thermal fuse, that goes on your two outer ones. It does actually say fuse on it. So I just put them in one at a time. Doesn't matter how they lie at the minute. Doesn't matter about the routing at the minute. You can sort that out when it's done. And these are all these are in. That one's in. Then you do your heating element. That goes next. Put that in. Just totally mess that up. Yeah, there we go. And then your other heating element. Don't want to be tightening these up, just want to put them in, nip them up, leave them loose so that you can manipulate the wires once all the wires are in. Once all your cables are in, you can then manipulate it to wherever you want. Right, so they're in. So what I'm going to do now is just tuck all these wires out of the way so that they're not interfering in any way with screw ports or when in there with the thermal fuse ones. can be a little bit of an arse trying to get everything in, but once it's all in, it's right then. Perfect. Right. So let's tighten all these up now. That one. Make sure all your connections are straight. Or maybe it's just me with my OCD. All your connections are straight down there. So all them nice and straight going into the little grooves on this silicone pad. Not sure where that goes actually. In fact, or is that? I don't think that is off these, to be honest. Let's put cover, switch cover on. Just me head in. Yeah, just check before I put any screws in, just making sure that there's no caught wires under there, which there isn't. There. Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Right. So it's just a matter now of switch side. Them two go down. That's the orientation of that. Do it this way because I'm right-handed. That into there. Put them together. Oh, that's pretty good. That actually. That is. These are a bit of an arse to get right. You just got to mess about with them. It soon does. So nothing hard and fast about these, that's all, especially these models. Anything going up to the GHD 5s, there's nothing hard and fast about them. Just got to methodically just go around and make sure that you're diagnosing the actual issue. I'm going to do something stupid here. Yeah. Something very stupid, see I can't get. That's it, you don't need to go mad on them. Just nip them up. Right. They're done, they're done, they're done. I've just found my other bottle, it's there. Stupid that you just find stuff when you're not even looking for it. So that's now flashing, let me turn that off. That is now flashing, saying that it's up to temperature, and they are. So that's it, job done. So that's how you change your heating elements on the GHD 3.1B. So that's two that I've had in the same week. So yeah, so thanks for watching again, people. If anyone asks, that one person, thank you. whoever you are. Right, I'm going. Thanks. Bye.